Alright, alright. Hello and welcome everyone. Hopefully, let's make sure that I wonder if the music is off. We might want to turn that down though, since our cast is starting. Today we're gonna be having Overtime versus Knuck if you buck. As you can see, map bans. We got Clubhouse and Cafe we're playing today. It'll be quite a nice map. I believe these are both different from the ones we played before. Also, I forgot to introduce Bacon. Bacon's gonna be casting our second game as well.
Yeah.
And also our wonderful observer. We actually have a new observer today, Shower Curtain. He has observed before a while ago, but you know, a little bit. We'll have to see. I'm sure he's gonna do a great job. Very exciting. I'm making sure that all of the teams are readied up. Bacon, how was the first game?
The first game, to be honest, I don't remember who won map one. I just know Will and Friends won the second map, and they won it. I think it was 7-5, or 7-3. I think I don't remember exactly. It's
Okay.
7-3 or 7-5.
Yes, it was very long ago.
You know what? I was trying to eat food just now, so my brain was kind of short circuited.
Yep. All right. I hope everybody's ready. We should be able to get into game in a moment. Everybody has readied up, and we have everybody in the lobby too. So, honestly, we can probably get going. Right now. Hopefully, we'll swap over our scene as well, because the map is starting. All right, we're gonna start with Club first.
What do you foresee this? Do you think they're gonna do any heavy roam setups or pretty default stuff? What do you foresee going down with the? I think it's Knuck if you buck for defense first, right?
Yep. Yeah, Knuck if you buck will be defending first. Honestly, I love heavy roam setups on Club. They're so much more fun to play than just bunkering down, and I feel like if you give attack too much space, they're just gonna take so much map control that you're gonna start really feeling pinched. See, we have a Dokkaebi band coming out. What do you think the second attacker band's gonna be?
Honestly, probably either Jackal is most likely, but I don't know. Maybe Thatcher as well.
Okay. Oh, you did pull out the Jackal. Defense, honestly, I'm guessing a zombie. I think a zombie Solus. Let's see.
I'm saying Fenrir Solus.
All right.
That was also the only defensive bans I saw at the last game I was just watching.
Is it just everybody hates Fenrir and Solus? I got the zombie. Let's go. Let's go. I'm right. Okay. All right. Oh. And probably the Solus, honestly. There's no way they don't ban Solus. I mean, oh, did I? Whoops. I might need to rehost. Okay. I may have messed that up. Whoops. All right. Apologies. Apologies. Take a look. Let me just write down the bans really quick. And then I will restart the thing. All right. Again, this isn't BroLeague without some technical difficulties. My bad. I was the one that set up the match, so this is my fault. You guys can all yell at me. Especially Bacon, you're allowed to yell at me.
I'm fine. I don't feel like yelling at anybody today.
All right. That was my fault. Let's go back.
Now, if Lego was here, I might yell at Lego just because he deserves it.
We want to play East Asia, right?
No,
I feel
Columbia.
like
Columbia servers.
all right. No, we're going to Central like we should have been at the beginning. Let me just invite people again. Apologies, part 2. I'm gonna make sure to get the bands up, just so that we don't have to go through that screen again. And I will be fixing all the match options. Jackal Doki and Azami Falk. And on. We're gonna have overtime attacking first. And Buff defending first. Oh no, something fell. Alright. That's on. Oh wait, whoops, we don't want to be on Oregon. We want to be on Club. There we go.
Alright, we got everything this time. We got the bands, we got the central servers. Now we just need the
Everything's
players.
central, we're bands. We should be good. Oh, actually, do we do OT side pick or not? Typically, I think it's random. Let me. Didn't look like anybody asked for it, so. Let me just reconfirm. Let's make sure that everyone's coming in here. That looks good. All right. Well, if no one's complaining, let's see if everyone's ready. We should all be good, hopefully, to start the matchup. Alright, we've got overtime readying up and Buck readying up, so starting.
Alright, let's get the show on the road for real this time.
Again, apologies. But you know what? It's it'll work out this time, I believe. Alright. What side do you think they'll pick first?
Well, never mind, they already showed it. I was gonna guess top. Bedroom, but whatever.
Yep. Honestly, gym bedroom, very, very common for a site to pick. Very common. You play it with the castle. We've got the Mira in. I'm surprised we only have the mute for wall denial, because typically all of these walls can be opened up with just like a, again, with the thermite on, you know, just on the top of the wall there. The mute's not going to be able to stop it. I'm really curious, though, if that mirror is going to be used anywhere interesting, or if we're going to have a default mirror setup, because I don't know if anyone's been following Pro League, but there are some interesting mirror setups where you set up a crouch mirror on the outside wall, you open it up, and then you just impact trick the wall from there.
10 seconds.
It's quite an interesting setup. Not sure if these teams are going to be doing that, but,
5 seconds
you know,
to go.
it is what it is.
Attackers are heading out to
Standard
defuse a bomb.
setup, apart from not having some sort of keep out like Kate or Bandit.
Yeah, honestly, again, the mute jammers aren't even on the wall yet. Mute's actually choosing to use it on the gym wall. We see our push beginning. Typically, yeah, it looks like they might be opening CC side. At least they're droning it out. Thatcher and Thermite are going to be going to Jacuzzi wall, though, so it's going to be a bit of a split take. Motive takes the first pick onto Beef. And the wall is getting opened by Thermite, too. There's no denial, so it's absolutely free. Baby Merchant gets the trade, though, on a Motive. It's a 4v4 already.
Ready to breach.
Biden just kind of waiting. Peeking that main stairs, but, you know, no one's really around there. Kitten getting a pick onto Karma. Honestly, it's only been a minute, and we've had quite a few gunfights. Like, this is not the most typical play you usually get in BroLeague. Usually, tends to be a little bit slower. You know, everyone wants to calmly walk in. But it looks like we've got gunners right now. I think it's slowing down a little bit now. Seeing a little bit of rotation here. Baby Merchant opening up these windows now. He is the sledge, so He's gonna be able to get them all with one hit. Poseidon's seeing if he can walk in on this Mira. It looks like it should be free. Oh, we get another pick from Poseidon onto Kitten, and Simon takes out Baby Merchant. 2v3. It's only
Remy
2
gets away
attackers left.
too.
Yeah. Renegade a little bit scared of the Mira, but Poseidon's right up against it. They really don't have to worry about it. Decides to punch it out. Renegade trying to make a push into Jim here. Oh, he spots a Mira, but he takes a little bit of damage. Mira still full health. He's trying to see if he can make something happen. Poseidon might be trying to see if he can make a play in office. Oh, he spotted someone bathroom, but made it all the way across. He's seeing Mira again, whiffing some of his shots. Unfortunately, he is kind of low on health and down. It's all up to Poseidon unless he can pick him up. It's a little scary because, oh yeah, there's the C4 that I was waiting for. Now it's all up to Poseidon, and oh, Jay Mosey gets the final pick. Yeah.
Got those opening picks and then just kind of delayed.
Honestly, really interesting aggressive start, but then I think it just stalled out a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna see round 2 gonna be in basement. Again, this is pretty common. You're not gonna be seeing too much play in CC. Most people who are playing at a bit of a higher level nowadays are not gonna want to play cash. It's a little bit too played out. It's a little bit like there's just so many ways
so much
that
you can
people
do
already
with it.
figured out. Yeah, and like everyone's basically figured out how to attack it. All right.
The wall open. Take garage control. Take red control. Go for playing.
We do have the Fender up now, and we're actually going to be seeing him played as well.
I'm sure if we're gonna see any
5
rockets.
seconds left.
Currently setting up in blue. I think Forge is trying to decide whether to close blue hatch or not. Does end up closing it off. Renegade on the Hibana. Probably going to go for kitchen hatch. That is usually the default. Everyone's spawning here, or at least almost everyone spawning on the southwest side.
It does appear to be there's no roam presence from Knuck if you buck here.
Yeah, this is a very bunkered setup. If Overtime managed to figure that out, they're going to be able to take a lot of map control really fast. They're doing quite a bit of droning at the moment right now, trying to make sure that it's clear. Beef currently having a nice angle onto those main stairs, holding it all the way from the second floor. Dave Merchant also setting up some nice flank cams. They're definitely just trying to carefully push their way in. Just continuing to hold
just
main.
gave them full map control basically.
Yeah. Dave Merchant looking for a pick here. Usually you don't see the hard breach getting that aggressive, but honestly, you have double hard breach right now, so it's not the worst idea in the world. Jay Mosey actually playing pretty close here on blue. They do have observation blockers, so they won't be able to easily drone him out. Renegade opening up the hatches. Poseidon slowly making his way across. Oh, Karma Sutra with pick onto motive. That's the Legion down. Alright. And now Beef making his way all the way down to main. He's probably gonna see this mirror window. Fake. Ionic clone. Oh! Archangel just swings out and gets Baby Merchant! I don't know if Karma just missed that. Kitten gets Poseidon too, and Beef is down. Does get picked up though. So it's a 3v4, but honestly attacking basement is pretty rough. Oh, Archangel gets the pick onto Renegade. And Renegade almost got away with crossing there, but he just gets picked up and Karma Sutra goes down.
Ash is left alive with 20 HP on board.
Yep. You have to try to make a play here, but a 1v4, this is pretty rough. Seeing if anyone's gonna get aggressive, but right now, Buck playing it nice and safe. Oh, a couple of bullets rain down, but Jay Mosey ends up...
Blue.
Yep. Alright. So far,
Honestly, even though even though they had no roamers, they hunkered down and just held that objective.
Yeah.
Just didn't give it up.
Buck just holding steady right now, just got the picks that they needed, honestly. They got aggressive when they needed to make sure that Overtime couldn't take too much control of basement. Won their gunfights, which again, at the end of the day, Siege is a gun game, right? So if you don't win those gunfights, right, you're just not gonna win the game. But Buck did win them. Again, 2-0 at the moment. This is somewhat expected of Clubhouse. The gym and basement site are very strong sites. We're gonna have to see if Overtime managed to claw back a point here, attacking CC.
They did opt to bring Mute and Bandit and Cade.
Yeah, that's actually
10
all
seconds
three
remaining.
denial operators right now.
But they didn't bring any sort of nade denial, so I wonder if
5
they're
seconds
gonna...
remaining.
They didn't really bring any nades, I don't think. On
It looks like
Apex side.
Cade might be working
Attackers
on
are
the
moving out
garage
to
walls,
locate a
while
bomb and
Bandit's gonna
defuse it.
be potentially bandit tricking the main wall.
Mine going out.
This might be strong unless they make sure to clear out the bandit first, because it's we're gonna have to see if they end up wasting any charges here. Beef trying to make sure to keep people off of main. He's definitely scared of pool right now. I don't know if they have a drone, but there is that Legion playing there. Alright, Poseidon and Renegade trying to get the wall, but Bandit's tricking it, so this is gonna be a little scary. I think Simon's gonna get it. Oh, Ace managed to get a hold though, so Simon does have to
Attackers
give it
located
up.
a bomb.
Beef
Okay,
gets a
pick
pick
on
on the
the
JMO. That's Kate down actually.
Where did he go down at? Didn't
I
even
believe
see
that
where-
was bar or lounge. I think Kate is playing around lounge.
Somebody's
Yeah, we
turning
see-
the beef in.
Oh yes, that's a nice live drone right now. Spotting out the goo, but the door is barricaded, so we'd have to make some more noise. It looks like Motive just decided to give it up, throwing all of the barricades up. Beef trying to catch him. Motive actually, he survives. He knows to be scared of this now, but you know, he's back to sight essentially. He's looking to take some fights there if he can. Actually, all the way back in cash now. Wall is fully open on CC's side. So, despite it being a 4v5, there's still a lot of work that Overtime need to do in order to honestly be able to make any sort of play here. We still have a Raptors player bunkered down. We have Motive here on red stairs, and honestly, still a very steady defense. Renegade just on the rappel, trying to see if he can get anybody, but no one's peeking him. Everyone's playing very safe right now. Poseidon trying to look for... Oh, Raptors drops. Baby Merchant goes down to Simon. Bandit just playing on red. Oh, Renegade gets picked up by Kitten. Ran out. Motive gets beef, and
wow.
Karma goes down as
What a
well.
turnaround.
Attackers bomb diffuser has been
Good
dropped.
hold by the defense.
Yep, they were a man
Yep.
down, but again, they just kind of sat. They played patiently. Kitten took the opportunity to run out, and I think again it was just maybe a matter of Overtime being a tad too slow. They made a lot of progress, but then they actually stalled out and gave Knuck If You Buck that chance to actually take a bit more of an aggressive stance and swing onto them.
And Motive stalled quite a bit over on that master bedroom side with
Attackers
just shooting
need to
some
locate
drones and
and
just
defuse
wasting
as many
time.
bombs
They
as
had
they
to
can.
clear everything through the runs. Way too long to get destruction.
Yep. And now we get to see Knuck If You Buck go right back on the kitchen, which
It's
sorry,
the
not
exact same
kitchen.
lineup
Gym
as they
bedroom.
had. It's the exact same lineup the first time in gym bedroom.
Yep. Again, nothing super special here. I suspect the wall's gonna get open pretty fast since Simon's mute jammer is... I don't think it was even used last time on the jacuzzi wall. They'll be able to get that without issue. At this point for this site, you really don't even need to bring a Thatcher, because you're just gonna get open everything you want to.
5 seconds remaining.
And even Castle Barricade, actually, I think I noticed right on the main stairs to lobby. I don't know if, we'll have to see if that ends up being useful. Typically, you don't see that. Looks like most of the attackers making their way onto the roof. Looking to potentially aggress this hatch side. Oh, deep here with a nice little angle. But Kitten gets him! Kitten knows the play, was ready for that. I'm sorry, but those cheeky little plays just aren't paying off right now for overtime. That said, Simon takes quite a lot of fire playing here on con. He's a little bit trapped though. He might have to give this up. No one's actually on that con breach though right now. Siden's just looking to see if he can get anyone playing on that mirror window. While Archangel's just sitting again happily in shower. Again, overtime holding some very long angles, looking to see if they can get any picks, but they're gonna have to try to make something happen here if they want to win one of these attacks right now. What do you think, Bacon? Are they stalling out again?
They're just
Slowing
stalling
down?
a bit right
Yeah.
now. They just need to get. They have no map control really. They're just trying to find a pick in order to take some sort of semblance of control of this map somewhere.
Sidon trying to take that fight onto Simon. Simon is pretty low, so I feel a bullet should take him
Looks
fully
like
down
they're
if he
gonna
does
try to
land
take
that.
Cash side over there with the bottom. Never mind.
Yep.
I don't know if they're aware of the lesion on red stairs though. It looks like they might.
They're
be.
not. They just spot him. But they whiff their shots. Legion gets out. Karma's looking for him.
Drop the bomb.
Kitten
Kitten
gets
a
beside
pick on
him
the
though.
side and dropping the diffuser outside of that breach. Merchant getting a pick onto Simon.
3v4. Again, looking pretty good for Buck at the moment. Cash control is taken, but again, that's not sight. You're gonna have to make it all the way to Jim.
Thermite's
wanna
currently
make this
having
play?
a long peek at the castle.
Aim Merchant taken out.
Kitten gets Merchant.
Kitten just taking
Motive is
Logi
getting
again.
the flank off, I think. He's going for a flank.
Renegade's looking for it, but he's already gone. 30 seconds in again.
He's there.
Oh,
How they do?
what was that pick?
Oh, good flank by Motive. The overtime
they
is
were-
getting stalled on their attacks.
Yeah, right now, overtime definitely looking like they're struggling at the moment.
It looks like they get like an opening pick and then they just get stalled out. They just don't know. I don't know if they're just unsure or they just don't have the intel to take or push site or.
Yeah, it definitely feels like they do get stuff open that they need to, but then they don't really have a plan on how to move
Defenders,
forward
protect
after
your
that,
bombs
you
from
know?
being
They get
defused by
hatches open,
attackers.
they get walls open, but then they
Not
don't
giving
really take
Buck is
advantage of it.
comfortable with letting them get map control, but not giving them too much. Like just giving them just enough to feel like they have to give over time just that little sense of safety, but then just taking it away as quickly as possible.
Yeah, you notice Buck's just playing very, very comfortable. Yeah, I think that's the best way to describe it, honestly.
They just let him get let him get comfortable just a little bit, and then they just take it away.
Yeah, I think we're seeing again another pretty default setup. We've got the Fenrir, we've got the mirror up. It was a very strong hold from Buck last time as well. Even I believe they were a man down last time too, and they just held on to this site without an issue.
I do feel like Clubhouse is a pretty defender-sided map when it comes to the basement and the Spears Gym group site.
Absolutely,
A little more
but
tacker-sided on CC.
yeah, you really can't be losing that cash site because right now Buck is up
Ash is
4-0
already
and
inside the building, going towards.
Eve, I
Woodman, it
think-
looks like.
trying to get aggressive, but Gabe's holding the angle.
Oh,
Again,
gets a
Beef?
pick on the beef.
Beef first picked again. That's really unfortunate. Jay Mosey was waiting for that. Karma actually
gets a
down
pick on
again. There's Motive was roaming here in bathroom. Now he's an Archangel's holding the cross too to try to cover Motive.
A bomb has been located.
Again, Buck with an amazing start right now, just easily getting 2 picks. Renegade getting shot from bathroom. They weren't ready
Renegade
for
gets pick on
Motive. He's scared of the Mira, but the C4 at least misses him. Renegade's on a sliver of health now, though. Simon holding
He
a
needs to open those
sneaky
hatches
little vertical
while he's still
angle.
up.
That's a little scary if Renegade crossed that when that angle tells.
Oh, a double from Simon from C4 on the floor, taking
Yeah.
out the Ibana. Even Merchant in the 1v4 situation, he gets a pick on the Archangel.
All up to Baby Merchant now. Minute and a half though, a lot of time to work
That
with.
is a lot of
but
time for him to work with. I think all the hatches are still hard though.
No, I think they got the kitchen hatch, but that's a mirror he's running into right now. He whiffs his frag, someone's peeking him from church, he's just getting shot everywhere. That must feel really uncomfortable.
Good
And
hold by the defense yet again.
Finishing it off. That is a 5-0 so far for Knuck
Yeah,
if you
they
buck.
let him get some
Overtime.
map control, and then
Yeah.
well, not even just that. They got the opening picks on a what was it, Karma Sutra, and then Beef, just like right out the gate. You know.
Yeah, do you feel like maybe mental's getting a little chalked on overtime side? They just keep making some plays and they're just not working
I
out
think
for
they're
them.
just trying to get aggressive with something when they shouldn't be. I think they just need to be a little more methodical and work together.
Attackers
Yeah, as
need
you
to
can see, Knuck
locate
if you
and
buck
defuse
right
as many
now
bombs
is
as they can.
they're just ready for those ones. They're patiently holding. They have very strong crossfires and overtime is just kind of walking into them at the moment.
Attackers have discovered the location
Alright,
of
well,
a bomb.
overtime is really going to be wanting this point because you do not want to go into your defensive half down 6 rounds.
And this is a site that is a little more favored towards the attack side if you can get the pinches in your process setup.
10 seconds remaining.
Yep. This is overtime's chance to show us if they can
5
make
seconds
it.
left.
I do see that they opted out for the Cade for a castle.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
They're closing off a couple of the
I think they
windows.
brought a Mai instead of a Fenrir this time.
Oh, true.
Special breach
Maybe I wonder if they close off that CC window because that's usually what's scariest.
Yeah, it looks like they're closing off the CT window
Oh,
right now.
he's trying to get aggressive here. They saw the one Mai setting up,
Oh,
but
Castle's playing below in lounge.
yeah, I believe they had a lounge player before too. So again, a very powerful position. If Beef isn't careful, he can get picked off from the cross.
Oh, Twitch getting vampire.
Yeah.
Sneaking by.
Yeah, they managed to get the wall actually, so that's pretty good. Kitten's
Kitten goes
actually
down.
down, but Baby Merchant killed. Jay Mosey gets that pick.
Attackers
Oh,
have
main wall is getting open. Renegade does get the wall. Jay Mosey just playing on this bottom lounge. I'm surprised that no one's going.
Oh, Jay
Yeah.
Mosey gets picked up aside. Kitten or Renegade gets killed on the Kitten.
I know Jay Mosey's still playing on this bottom lounge. I don't know if he actually knew he was here because he basically just gets a pick for free. Jay Mosey just going for this
Lighting
fight.
up Karma Sutra.
Yeah. He's still full health. Again, it's so scary when you're behind those motorcycles. It looks like Rue is rotating all the way back, but hey, look. Jay Mosey just got out. He figured something might be happening, and then he's like, nah, I'm a back out. Now he's just holding a nice, comfortable angle on lounge. He knows, probably hears Beef. Oh, he spots him. He's lit up now.
Now it's down to a 3v3, but Karma Sutra is pretty lit.
Do they know that there's another on Swamp? Rue's peeking. Oh, he does spot him. Takes the fight down Simon. Suddenly looking a little bit more in favor for overtime here.
They got the garage control now. They just got to be able to get that diffuser down. They have a minute left to make it work.
Renegade trying to see if he can spot anything. I think he might be spotting some toes here. Yeah, he hit
Oh,
Archangel!
he gets Archangel through the
He
drone
gets
hole?
the toes!
Did he get Archangel through the drone hole?
Yes.
That is
That
beautiful.
was a beautiful. And Motive just here, top red. Now he's getting smoked off. He has to rotate over to the cash door. He has 2 impacts though, and
Karma Sutra,
grabs
good
his
job
feet.
overtime bringing that back.
Yeah.
It was looking pretty grim for them in that first little initial kind of opening picks that, you know, not if you buck were getting, but it's definitely good for them to get that one round before they go into defense there.
yeah, you really want at least 1 round. So, you know, sometimes on defense, you need a little bit of that if you make a mistake, so it's not just completely over immediately.
Yes.
It's always so scary when the other team is on match point and you know that you cannot lose another round.
Looks like overtime
Attackers
is
need to
going
locate and
Jim,
defuse
is
as
it
many
Jim
bombs
Bedron?
as they
Yeah,
can.
Jim Bedron,
Yep.
the Frost,
The
and
classic. We are actually seeing proper denial here. We have Cade with the with his claws, and we've got a Mira. Again, pretty standard. This is, I think, a lot more of a default setup than we actually saw from Knuck if you buck. Not that the non-default setup from Buck was bad, because they managed to just hold it down very comfortably. We'll have to see if overtime manage to
Love to see if
have it
overtime's
strong
more
with.
comfortable in
10
defense.
seconds to
Yeah.
insertion.
Again, maybe this is just a defensive-sided clubhouse.
5
We'll have
seconds
to
left
see.
before
The route half, you know, anything can happen.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
All right, we're getting some final setup. That's a little scary that the gym castle barricade isn't done, but I don't think castle actually chose to barricade that.
No, I think he's castling off the cache door so they can have the mirror set up over here inside of cache to waste some time. It looks
Oh,
like.
interesting. Hatch is getting opened already. Archangel making sure to get all the... Jay Mosey actually going for a cheeky little map play so you can peek onto main stairs. Nobody's playing there, but that's quite the cheeky little angle. Sidon just patiently sitting behind his mirror window.
Bomb located
Not
by
in any
attackers.
rush. Couple shots fired at a drone, but I think they were missed. Wonder if... Oh, we get Poseidon's mirror window ashed off. Very nice use of the ash utility right there. Simon's gonna go for these castle barricades. No need for a flag. You can just press
Definitely
off.
trying to get an idea of where site control, where the defenders are sitting before they
Oh,
advance. too
Beef!
far.
Look at where Beef is playing. He's playing right in the
he's
corner
playing
in
really
gym.
close on that window.
Yeah. Oh,
Mosey
Poseidon
to pick
goes
up a
down.
side.
That Miro's typically playing shower. I wonder if he tried to get aggressive and then Mosey just playing those mad holes.
And honestly, that Frost can't really contest that hallway if they take hallway control right now.
Yeah, that castle is actually blocking off Frost on his side. It does actually make Frost very safe in
It does,
in
but
their
if
position.
they get into that bathroom, they can take site control.
Oh, they spot him out though. That's a little scary.
They're aware of the presence
Archangel-
of Belusi. Oh, Belusi gets a swing onto J Mosey.
Yep. Karma's ready for the fight. Oh no, he doesn't. He misses his shots.
Karma gets lit up in sight. He's gonna try to take the fight with Thermite. Goes down to Motive.
Yeah, Motive just sitting here. He has this hallway control. He has gym control.
Bomb diffuser.
Oh, Merchant gets a
Oh.
pick on the Simon inside of. It's just the last two defenders in cash. It's a 2v2.
Yeah, Renegade and Baby Merchant just patiently waiting. Site control is. Oh, Baby
Archangel gets a
Merchant goes
pick on the
down.
Baby Merchant.
Oh, he spots. All right,
Oh,
Renegade gets Archangel. Now it's a 1v1 against Motive. He's
Playing
gonna
right
try
around
to
Rosie right
figure
now.
out where he is.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Motive's looking. They do get the diffuser though. Motive's gonna try to get a plant down somewhere. Renegade's gonna have to play this carefully. The hard wall is probably where he's
He might get
planting.
him through the feed holes.
Oh no, he spots him!
Oh!
Motive actually plants on the door! Honestly, I'm quite surprised Motive went for that door plant. I really assumed he'd try to plant behind that gym or behind the hard wall. That's usually your safest position.
There was a really back and forth round between both the attack and defense, a lot closer than some of these previous rounds we were seeing.
Yeah, it definitely looks like Buck is still feeling it on offense, but overtime did manage to pull it out. 2v5. They're going to be going to basement now.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
And we're going to see, again, a Fen setup, a Cade. We brought a Maestro this time. I don't believe Buck ended up bringing a
I'm
Maestro.
curious to see where they place those Maestro cameras. I wonder if they're
Yep.
going to try to contest that.
That is true. Renegade does look like he is setting up for an impact trick, though.
I know a lot of teams will use a Maestro cam on AKs to help deny that plant behind the shelves and also
10
help
seconds
deny the
remaining.
plant alongside the shelf inside of what do you call it? The long part of armory set.
5 seconds
Yeah.
left.
It's like Poseidon maybe looking for a spot to put his claw. I don't know if he was setting something up in kitchen or just getting the hatch. Sometimes you'll see the
Oh, we're
Cade
getting
will
a
just throw
late
their
reinforcement
claw.
on dirt. They might be able to get him through the drone hole if they catch him quick.
That's a little scary. Yeah, Renegade's getting the walls right
oh, he's
now.
gonna get away with it.
They do actually let him get away with it. So he does get away with his life, but that's always risky because if someone spotted that on a drone, you just sprint over there to that drone hole and it's a free kill. Beef taking some early damage.
Between Mosey and Beef.
Playing here on secret actually. Doesn't look like... Yeah, they're trying to get some control here, Buck, and they notice that the hatch is electrified. They do have Archangel on the Thatcher though, who's currently holding the flank, but he will eventually have to throw one of his EMPs down. You see that going down, and Baby Merchant's just waiting. Oh, J-Mosey goes down to Beef. I wonder if that must have been secret play again. Beef was not willing to give up secret, just played there aggressively.
Beef is being very aggressive, just trying to slow down this attack.
Yep. Honestly, not the worst choice.
He's just going for the impact. He got the. No, I don't think he got him. I think Hatch.
No, Hatch is closed at the moment.
Oh no, he did get him initially. Okay.
Yeah. But again, this is a Hibana we're talking about, so Hibana will eventually get that hatch. There's only so many impacts you can bring.
That is fair.
Alright. Ooh, Beef actually going for a late flank here. Don't know if they have any... To be fair, J-Mosey is on cam, so if they have a flank cam, they might be able to spot him out. Archangel gets Beef. Yeah, the flank was spotted. They did have intel on that.
Attackers have located a bomb.
It's gonna be a 4v4 and
Defense
the land...
wasted a lot of time, but they do have a lot of vert and hash control.
The hatch is still closed, actually. I'm curious why Hibana didn't fully open it. Renegade taking a bit of fire. Oh, I think from Church. Yeah, it looks like Motive may have spotted his toes. You see flashes go down. I think Motive's gonna try to drop. Renegade gets picked off the top. Now Motive in Church. Playing pretty comfortably here, seeing if he can get anything. Simon in blue. Trying to make some space. Karma gets Simon, so it's a 3v3 still. Motive looking to get some picks here on Church. I don't know if anyone knows that he does have Church control. I'm a little bit scared. Archangel notices the hatch is done. Kitten dies the Baby Merchant, runs into a fan. What was Motive doing? He just kind of walked in knifing? Was he trying to get the camera? Now it's all up to Archangel in a 1v3 and he's not going to make it work. Baby Merchant with the final kill.
Defense from overtime there. They stalled him out a little bit on that. They just made him slow down because they were unsure of presence because they just kept going up and down secret with Beef was.
Yeah, honestly, Beef's position there just on secret and made sure to hold blue just that extra bit longer and make sure to stall out Buck's attack. It looks like overtime, maybe bring this back. Honestly, I think this big decider here is going to be Cash CC. They really need to hold on to this. They do not want to be sitting on match point for the next 3 rounds. We'll have to see how defender-sided our clubhouse is. I believe this Cash defense is going to show that to us. And we do actually see double denial. We've got the Bandit and the Cade. As well as Jaeger and Wamai. This is a lot of anti-ADS. It looks like Overtime wants to hold Raptors with their life. They're not going to give it up for anything. ADS is Wamai's. I'm assuming Wamai is going to be playing on this Raptor position.
5 seconds remaining.
Renegade setting up the claws as well. And Baby Merchant is probably going to be tricking, considering there's no batteries on the wall yet. Kitten rotating over directly to con side. It looks like they may be trying to do some sort of east side take. Try and open construction, maybe?
I like the Maverick pick here from Knuck Buck. I wonder if they're just going to try to open the footholds to stop the
Oh, Motive.
Motive gets lit up
Hey,
from
Motive
somewhere.
is going to be opening up some holes at the same time. The wall does get open though. Poseidon was tricking the wrong spot, but J-Mosey has, again, he's got this little tricky Maverick angle that I don't know if Baby Merchant knows about. We have the Jaeger sitting up top, but if he goes to 90, he will absolutely get domed by J-Mosey just sitting calmly on these Mav angles.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there it goes.
Just playing the
J-Mosey,
patient game.
again, honestly, very, very strong angles. Make sure to pay attention here. Knuck if you buck have these strong angles. Getting TBI takes out Beef. Suddenly it's a 3v5. It's a lot scarier for overtime. Karma does end up trying to take Raptors back, but he's scared of J-Mosey's angle because, again, J-Mosey's just holding this. Can't really get up from the top.
Buck is below, opening vert holes below sight.
Yeah. Karma's actually been completely cut off from sight. Poseidon
Kitten
goes down to
picks up
Kitten.
Poseidon.
All up to Renegade and Karma now. And Karma's very trapped here, just in bottom blue. He's gonna have to try to make something happen while Renegade holds it in sight all on his own. Oh, Therm runs across. Plant is going down. C4 goes out though. Does pick up motive, so that is diffuser down. Renegade a little bit scared right now. He's actually falling back all the way to onside. I don't know if he's expecting someone to be playing there. J-Mosey going with the plant again. Renegade having to try to make some sort of play, but he gets shot from the window.
It's
Now the
Karma in
plant's...
a 1v4 situation.
Yeah, plant down, and
Goes down
he's not gonna make... Yeah. Couldn't make anything happen. Kitten gets the final pick. Well then.
Honestly, good attack from the from Knuck if you buck there.
Yeah.
Gonna go to match point. We'll see if
Again,
the,
you
overtime
gotta
can
watch
bring us
out for
back.
J Mosey's Maverick angles. He got a great pick off of that gym attack too. He just sets up these cheeky little angles, sits on repel, and shoots anybody because they're not waiting for it. And with this, we are going to be seeing overtime in 3-6 right now versus Knuck if you buck. Currently, Knuck if you buck, again, very showing that they've been really comfortable here on Clubhouse. We're gonna have to see if overtime manages to actually take it to overtime because that is their only chance to win now. But it's gonna be a fight. Alright. Again, a pretty default setup that we can see the castles.
This time. I think that helps slow down that breach.
5 seconds left.
That is true. That is the change that we've noticed.
Mosey is not on
Attackers'
Maverick.
objective is to locate a bomb and
Yeah.
defuse it.
On the Bravo.
I'm assuming he figures that overtime may have finally caught on to his antics with that Maverick. They'd be ready for it now. So probably a good idea on his part.
I think they do have the exact same cash hold they had last time. If you're able to go.
See, Beef here trying to keep an eye out for Jacuzzi wall. It's probably gonna get. It does get frozen.
Attackers have located a bomb.
But considering how long the fuse was able to go, we are definitely going to see that wall open as soon as that 2-but out charge fades out. Arcangel droning out cash. They're definitely looking to take cash side as well. A bit of a split take, which is pretty standard for
Oh,
Jim.
good pick from Angel on the key. He was trying to get away from that breach that he was trying to stall.
Yeah.
Deploying drone.
Again, very strong plays from Knuck if you buck. They just have all of the angles. They're ready for overtime. Manages to cut them off. You see, even Karma getting hit by the repel player. Kitten just playing this angle. Knuck if you buck looks really in control, but it's not quite over yet. It's still a 4v5. Overtime can bring it back. Trying to bunch of cheeky angles. Kitten actually does end up dropping, takes the fight, wins it, but gets traded out. Baby Merchant with the kill. It's a 3v4. Poseidon has his mirror window punched out, or I believe it may have been Ash charged as well.
Honestly, Knuck if you buck is still in a really strong position here. They have so
Yep.
many fire setup.
Overtime does have still a couple strong angles they control with Baby Merchant still in cash. They do hold a lot of these long angles.
Doors, so they really can't contest
Yep.
this Ash that is sitting out on the highway.
We do have some pressure here, and oh, J-Mosey actually repelling onto Maester. Is gonna see if he can make some sort of play. Poseidon goes down. That's Mira down. Suddenly, it's all up to Baby Merchant and Karma Sutra. Oh, Karma wasn't ready for that. Baby Merchant's trying to make a play. It's not gonna work out.
Goes down to Mosey. Good first half by Knuck if you buck.
Yeah. Again, and with that, Knuck if you buck, take it. Again, very strong showing from them on Clubhouse. it really just looked like on defense they were in complete control. And then when they were attacking, sure they lost 2 rounds, but honestly, they had the angles, they had the positioning. They just seemed to be on
Knuck
another
was
level.
just trying to take a feel and get an understanding of what the opposing team was gonna do.
Yeah, and with that, we are going to take a short 5-minute break. So give us a moment. 2. This is going to be Cafe Dostoevsky, and we're going to be having overtime defending first. And it looks like both teams are ready. So we will be getting into our game right about now. All right, Cafe, what do you think the bans are, Bacon?
I was about to ask you the same thing, Maury.
Ah, I asked first.
I know. Okay.
Okay.
So I foresee, for attackers, I foresee either Dokkaebi and Jackal or a Dokkaebi and like maybe a Ram or like some sort of vert.
Maybe a
Like
Ying.
Maybe a
Cafe
Ying
though.
as well.
Cafe can be pretty painful if you end up bringing a Ying. There's a lot of rush plays you can actually make with her, especially trying top floor. Just you've seen some people just run into Skylight full speed.
Dokkaebi. That's classic.
Yeah, the classic Dokkaebi
I'm gonna
ban.
call my defensive bans before they pick. I'm gonna say Fenrir Solus because it's just the bans I've been saying all day as is. From
I'm gonna still say Azami Solus. Because I think, to be fair though, I wouldn't be surprised by a Fen either. But I think again, Azami on Cafe is super strong. You can set up so many different bunker positions with her. There's the Ying.
There's your Ying. You called it.
Yep.
You called it.
Definitely don't want to be fully flashed and smoked out while everyone just hops in down Skylight, you know? But we'll see if we get the Fenrir ban. We did get some Fenrir play, but I don't know how much it really affected Buck or overtime.
There's Solus. Called that one.
Yep. Oh yeah, Solus, the classic ban. Nobody wants to play against Solus, especially in competitive leagues like this, where her utility is just incredibly strong. She just goes drone hunting, and you lose everything.
I'm curious to see if it banned less with the upcoming nerf.
That is true, actually. Considering... Oh. Overtime with a mirror ban.
Okay.
That leaves both Fenrir and Azami up. We'll have to see what overtime decide to be
Overtime
abusing.
better be used in either one or both. Abuse them.
Yeah.
Abuse.
Both. Yeah, there we go. Azami, immediately. Renegade
yep.
on the dock.
Fenrir. Where's the Fenrir? Wait, is
Come
that,
on, let's
is
get
that
a
our
Fen up.
Renegade? Is that our Renegade Melons? No,
Yeah,
I just
it
now
is our Renegade Melons.
Oh, it is our Renegade. Okay.
Did you not recognize?
I didn't process it first. Then you said Renegade. I'm like, it's Renegade, our Renegade.
Yep. So
pay attention a little more to him this game.
Bomb located by attackers.
So for viewers who don't know, Renegade was someone that was playing with the Thatcher administration team for a little bit. But now he's on an enemy team, so we can't show him any more of our strats.
No, he's
Yep.
banned.
He's the enemy
Thatcher
now.
administration. He's no longer a Thatcher.
Yeah. Goodbye.
It tickles me. I didn't realize he was on
10
this
seconds
team.
remaining.
Yep. Again, so far a pretty strong looking extended setup. I don't see the Azami actually setting up any of their
Attackers are
walls
heading out to
in
defuse a bomb.
piano where you typically see them set up. She is running over, so we're probably gonna get to see it soon. Alex getting cams up. A lot of stuff. Oh, what's that? That's a Bond peak. A lot of fire going down, but Motive does live.
Does lose some HP though.
Yep. Alright. Hatch is getting open. We see Twitch setting up the claymores there, making sure that they're not going to get run out on.
Drone ready.
Oh. Some nice set of
Let's see
pillars are
what
being
lurks in
spotted
the
out
dark.
here. Oh. Trying to get some wall bangs in, but not going to work out. Alibi is running away. Beef looking to get some wall bangs in again. Bullets traded, but no damage being done at the moment. Beef actually all the way at top white now playing the pixel position. Sidon checking the stairs, but so far no one's also walking up. Kitten taking a bunch of fire and
Kitten almost doesn't win that fight.
yeah, that's Beef on 1 HP, but never mind, full HP again. That's actually the use of that dock right there. Suddenly Beef can go on taking fights.
I think Simon knows that somebody
Attackers
dropped down
bomb
that.
diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the bomb
Yep.
diffuser.
Not if you blood trying. Oh,
Simon
Simon.
gets on Beef.
Yeah. That extra HP didn't help because Simon gets the headshot.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Motive gets picked. Baby Merchant gets refragged by the bump.
3v3 now, and Archangel's made his way into piano. He spots Wamai. It's Karma Sutra taken out.
Oh,
What's up?
Dog pushing
Renegade and
up.
Poseidon. Oh,
Drop the bomb diffuser.
Gets a pick
he
on
wasn't.
Simon.
Yeah, Simon took it at the wrong time, but
Bucket's
Archangel gets the
refrag.
trade. Renegade in the 1v2.
Attackers
J-Mo's
have recovered
picking
their
up the
diffuser.
diffuser. And he's gonna. Oh, he spots the bathroom player. He misses. Watches pallets. Takes a fight.
Oh,
He gets.
he gets crossfire.
Yeah.
Honestly, good round.
Was
for Knuck
not
if you
ready
buck.
for that rotate there.
The defense was
unfortunate.
getting the picks, but
Yeah.
Knuck if you buck were getting pretty damn like instant refrags for all of those picks that the defense was getting.
Again, we see Knuck if you buck with beautiful crossfires. Sure, they got first picked, but then they managed to just trade their way back all the way up. As you saw, like, they were first picked, but then suddenly it's a 2v1 on their side. So Knuck if you buck with a very strong start, actually.
Attackers need to locate
Which
and
didn't
defuse
actually, which
bomb.
didn't look like a strong start for them.
Bomb located by attackers.
Now we're going to be going to kitchen. Overtime deciding not to replay top floor. They're just going to be trying a different site, seeing if it works out a little bit better for them.
Playing my trump card.
So far, a pretty default setup. I'm assuming Baby Merchant is probably going to set up in the big bakery, considering that's where he's all setting
10
up.
seconds
Poseidon
left.
setting up his claws. I think he's trying to set up one of those tricky
5
Cade
seconds
claws.
to
I don't know if
insertion.
he's looking for that angle. Freeze are getting late.
Just
Attackers
gotta get that little,
defuse
there's
the
like a
bomb.
little sliver
Attackers
between
drop
the
the bomb
fence so you can
diffuser.
get those cave
Attackers
claws and it's
recover
pretty hard for the
Ah,
Twitch ones to get.
I see, I see. Yeah, especially with Kitten on that Twitch.
Yeah, the
Twitch
kid
can
was
just
playing Twitch I think that last round as
Yeah.
well.
get rid
Curious
of
to
all
see if
that
it's gonna
denial.
be a top-down take or if they're gonna just take one side of the map and just work the way.
Baby Merchant taking a lot of fire already. Trying to hold this bakery, but honestly,
Not
just
very
had
much
to give that up.
contested inside of
Yeah.
Cafe. They have
There's
the
actually-
zombie there, but there's no one there.
Yeah, I think everyone's just out actually. Beef
They did
ratting
get
in
the
a
cave
little
claw off the
corner.
wall.
Renegade on the top floor roam. So far, not much effect because
Lights
Knuck if you
out.
buck is just attacking directly. They're just going straight for sight. I don't think there's any vertical in pantry either. That's a little bit scary. If you have offside players, you really need to be opening those verticals as well.
Honestly,
Motive-
Knuck Buck might be able to smoke and plant here with
Oh.
things are going.
Spots Motive and Poseidon trading a couple shots. Motive coming out with the less health though. Archangel holding an angle and Baby Merchant goes down. They weren't ready for him to
Knuck
push
Buck
up
is in a
aggressively.
really strong position right now to execute this plant.
Yeah.
Looks like they have
Renegade-
Brava rotating over to come get this plant down.
Renegade's super far away still. Same with Karma. Motive
Karma's
is going
going
for the plant. Yep. Archangel.
C4
was
coming
ready.
down, but it might be too late. User's already down.
Yep. And with so many people still up, Beef trying to open up a rotate, but again, there's so little time. They're against the clock. Karma
Super
gets
pick on
one.
Mosey. Simon gets a pick on Beef. Side goes down to Archangel.
Yep. And
It is
Karma in a
Karma in a
1v3.
1v3. He gets the pick on the Simon. Oh, almost gets the Thatcher over there in prep.
Yep. I feel
Not
like
quite.
that had to be a mistake on the part of overtime. Renegade and Karma, they were way too far off site when it was basically a direct site take on the first floor, just a horizontal take, and we saw Renegade still on third floor. Just a little bit
Looks like
too
they're
far
going
away
back
to make anything
cocktail
happen.
bar right now.
Honestly, I think overtime looked a lot stronger on top floor than they did.
Defenders, protect your
on this
bombs
bottom
from
floor
being
site.
defused by attackers.
We're seeing what looks like a pretty similar setup to last time. I'm not sure if Beef was running the Frost before
Attackers
though.
have
That looks
located a bomb.
like a bit of a change.
I don't believe they have a phosphorus.
Oh yeah, no, we had a Valk. There's no Valk on this team anymore.
Well, there was an alibi as well. I don't
Really?
think they had a mute. I think they had a alibi.
So what are you thinking, Bacon? Are we gonna be running any crazy mute strats, or is this gonna be
10
normal mute
seconds to
strats?
insertion.
I wonder if it looks like I think I see a mute jam over there. I think mute might be playing in cigar.
Yeah. Renegade busy opening up all of these
Attackers
bar
are moving
angles,
to
making
defuse
it.
Yeah, that mute is definitely playing cigar right now. He's gonna play in cigar and help contest.
Right. Honestly, I think a good idea. It's can be really powerful. It's a little scary though because I don't think they have the castle to actually support the mute. They're gonna have to rely on the
Because Buck
zombie.
did take control of that piano window. But they did put the zombie on that window, so it might be he would have to shoot it out in order to probably get that line of sight, I think, over on the mute.
Jay Mosey's playing an interesting position, probably just watching for any sort of runouts. He does decide to rejoin his team. Sidon has intel. No one shot the default candy. Red pings. Renegade's looking for a hop out. But it might be a little bit too late now. Especially with claymores being placed everywhere.
Fresh fire going in!
Simon walking into bottom red. He's looking for some toes. Doesn't see anything yet. You notice, yeah, that
Attackers drop
hatch
the diffuser.
is reinforced, so mute definitely playing there. Baby Merchant shooting a bunch of drones. Still actually left pretty comfortably in top floor. Or on piano. Oh, Archangel spots him! But he doesn't go for that fight. They just cleared off one of those zombies, but not gonna take that fight.
Attackers recovered the
Okay,
diffuser.
I'm just kind of waiting for picks, seeing if they can get anyone. No one really making some entry, but they have a minute and a half left. They're gonna have to try to make
Honestly,
something
tag's getting stalled out here a little bit. I'm not sure
Yep.
if they're just trying to find an opening to weasel on in.
Overtime managed to just patiently hold this out. They do know Mute is playing in this little hatch position, but they have a pretty hefty crossfire actually with those walls opened up too. Like if anyone drops red hatch, yeah, Jay Mosey goes down
Karma
immediately.
gets that pick on Mosey.
Oh, Karma and Baby with that perfect cross, but we can actually see Buck kind of repelling on this window. This is a little scary for Baby Merchant. He is waiting. Beef getting kitten. Honestly, this red hatch is impossible. Buck honestly trying, Simon trying to sneak his way up white.
Oh,
It's probably the play, yeah.
Has been dropped.
You can't drop this red hatch. They have the perfect crossfire. Come on, guys.
Motive. Well, and that huge shotgun, you can one pump anybody at the top of that staircase.
Oh no, Simon taking a lot of fire actually.
Hard. Oh, he gets picked off.
Karma down. Yep. Archangel finally getting kill. He's hopping in with a sliver of health. They do back off. He gets picked off from bathroom.
15
Simon gets
seconds
that
You
kill.
know, Simon in a 1v3 overtime doing a lot to change the setup, and
10
it's really
seconds to
working.
go.
Oh, he's getting that frost mat.
Attackers recovered the bomb.
Oh,
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
Almost.
almost.
Renegade taking that kill before running into the frost mat.
Part of me wanted to see him hit a frost mat, okay?
Yeah, that would have been funny.
That would have been just like salt in the wound.
Alright, looks like overtime doing better on their top floor.
They adapted their top floor and it worked out in their favor. They just stalled Knuck and Buck out.
We'll have to see if they manage to adapt their kitchen defense as well.
Looks like they're bringing a maestro this time instead of.
Yeah.
I think it was Leishan they
Attackers
had up
need to
top floor.
locate and defuse
Yeah.
bombs.
They don't
Yeah,
have
considering
any
they seem to be struggling. I feel like they struggled on kitchen a lot more. If it were me, I think I would have gone straight to defending reading, personally. But, you know, it's the same thing where if they decide to just hold maybe closer to sight, they'll probably do a better job. Let's see where these the Maestro games are probably just there to try to help deny plants.
10
Since
seconds
last
to
time,
insertion.
again, overtime versus Buck, they had so many people still up and
5
plant just
seconds
goes down.
remaining.
And there was nothing that overtime could do.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
We are seeing Renegade on the Maestro now instead of the Legion. It's Karma actually on the Legion instead, who's on
And Karma
who I
was on
think
the
is-
Jaeger last round.
Yeah. So there's actually no utility to know with this lineup. It just needs to try to slow down that Twitch. They do spot the shield. I don't think, again, anyone's actually playing in
I think they may
Bakery.
get those master cams if they're
That is true. Renegade's gonna have to be careful with those Maestro cams, or you're just gonna lose them. Oh, Beef swinging out doesn't get the pick though. Again, lots of patient angle holding, while Beef is definitely getting antsy, trying to get some sort of picks. Does spot people, but again, no real trades. Everyone's still full health. Shooting out, failing to shoot drones. Oof. That's a bit rough. Oh, Beef taking a lot of fire now. Simon walking in, but he does get out.
Beef was just trying to get those drones a warning shot, you know.
Yeah, of course, you gotta scare them. Baby Merchant does have that vertical though on
They
Pantry.
do have cafe control now, and they're sending. Looks like they're trying to get in to get intel on the wall.
Yeah, that's a lot of people playing Bakery here. A lot of people holding pretty strong angles. Oh, is Cade gonna trick it? He does get the trick.
Oh, what a beautiful trick from Cade.
Oh, I love it.
Sign gets tagged a little bit.
Baby opening up the floor some more, so he's got more angles to try to deny plant. Honestly, again, looking strong for overtime, though Beef and Simon are lit up a little bit physically uncomfortable. The wall does get opened up. Both Cade claws were Thatchered.
Attackers bombed.
Oh my god, Beef with the 3 pumps.
Wow.
Simon
Baby
gets
Merchant
Merchant.
taken out though on the vertical. Motive trying to make some space here on Small Bake, but oh, Beef downed actually in Pantry, gets finished
Attackers
off.
recovered
Karma
the bomb
trying to
diffuser.
come in for a flank, see if he can make something happen.
Loading glass.
Again, main wall is up. Jay
Attackers
Mosey
dropped the
with the
diffuser.
Brava. Oh, Renegade gets Simon. But Jay Mosey might be trying to take out that Maestro cam. I don't know if he got muted or not.
One of them
Attackers
got
recovered the diffuser.
zapped. Or one of them was
Yep.
open. Renegade was zapped and shot it.
True. There is the one Brava drone left. I don't know what happened to that one.
Launching
So
smoke.
far, they're trying to make some plays. Smoke's gonna be going out. Oh, T4 getting thrown.
C4
Armo going
doesn't
down, and
get the
Poseidon
pick.
too. Suddenly, it's Renegade all alone.
Attackers are
1v3.
activating the diffuser.
Everything going wrong for overtime yet again. Oh, rehost. All right. We're getting a call for a rehost, so we will pause after this. Oh, just a pause. Okay. All right. It does look like actually overtime lost a member. Potentially a
They
game
weren't
crash.
dead.
Unfortunate.
They were dead though when they got
Yeah.
disconnected. So
So we will give them the moment to get their teammate back.
Knuck if you buck coming really strong on this attack. They're getting the crosses set up. They're taking control of the map when they can. You know.
Yeah, and again, even late game, they're just making sure to turn even man counts to their advantage.
They're constantly getting the refrag, so like as soon as one of their buddies gets picked off, they're immediately getting the refrag on it, or getting a kill immediately after.
Yeah, we're seeing some very, very strong team play coming out of Knuck If You Buck. Overtime is really gonna have to work hard if they want to make it. If they want to make these next 2 defenses they have work. Because again, they do still have the opportunity to go 3-3, and on a map like Cafe, that's still not the worst scoreline you can have.
No, actually, what was it? Last Will and Friends and who they were playing, Unknown. They went 3-3 on I believe their first map as well, which was Oregon.
Yeah, though honestly, I feel like Oregon is a map you really don't want to go 3-3 on, because Oregon is
No.
very defender-sided.
It is.
But we'll have to see once
Kiki.
overtime.
Let's see, Kiki. Okay, I was at my desk wanting attention,
Aw.
and then I said her name and she ran away. Very weird.
Classic cat behavior. Yeah, no, I can't let my cat in the room when I cast, because otherwise it can be slightly too distracting. Gotta focus on the game.
They're so cute and fluffy. Or paused. It's fine right now. It's fine. I could pet the kitty.
Yeah, exactly. It's paused. This is your pet the kitten time, everybody. All right, all you watchers, if you have meows, go pet your meow.
Yeah, go pet your meows. And don't be dirty. Keep your comments clean.
Oh my gosh.
You're a
Alright,
PG-13 rated channel, alright?
Baby Merchant is coming back online. We'll give them a moment to figure themselves out. All right,
Do you
looks
think-
good.
Do you think Overtime has taken this downtime to just kind of talk over a little bit and, try to see if they can bring this back to get themselves up to that 3-3 for Chalet, or for Cafe, I mean, here?
Honestly, yeah, this is definitely could potentially be a bit of a timeout reset for them. We see Knuck if you buck readying up, but I am gonna wait for Overtime to give us the all clear. Just gonna make sure that everyone's ready.
Renegade has
Not to
another-
be-
Okay, Renegade's picking up.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, it looks like everybody's good. Alright, we are gonna be unpausing and continuing with the game.
So it looks
We
like
are
we're
gonna be
going
seeing
back to the
kitchen again.
Yep.
Which again, I'm surprised by. You lose it twice. This is if you're not gonna quit it like the first time, the second time you lose it, I feel you go for a middle site.
Bomb
Reading is
located
not a
by
bad
attacker.
site, guys.
No.
Why does Overtime
Reading
hate
is not
reading?
bad.
Time for double trouble.
I somewhat understand the hate for mining. I still feel like it's a decent site if you've got a strat for it, but it's not something you want to play off the cuff. But reading, it's so done. Everybody knows how to defend reading. You just play it top floor as if it was as if you're holding the bar top floor. So,
10
yeah.
seconds to go.
but maybe Overtime have figured out something that
5
we
seconds
don't. We
left
haven't.
before insertion.
Carmen's trying to set up a cheeky little Valve cam on
Eagle eyes
Small
are
Bay.
very ready.
Looks like they're playing again, just trying to get some heavy intel going, especially since maybe that's what they feel they've been dying to.
Lack of information, maybe just unsure of where players are and where they're
Yeah.
pushing from.
But the thing is, Jay Mosey still
think
is
it-
bringing that Brava, so a lot of utility that can get stolen at the moment. Honestly, every operator that Overtime brought is something that Brava can actually take advantage of.
There's nothing that Brava can't get on the defense.
Yeah. Simon's taking a fight with, I believe that's Beef on the stairs, yep. Playing killer, trying to be annoying. Simon deciding to back off. It looks like it's going to be a freezer take this time. Motive immediately going for the wall. I don't think it's denied at all. It might just be free. Yeah, and there goes the
He was
wall.
trying to trick main wall, but they ignored it.
Yeah. They just said, hey, look, freezer's free. Let's just go there. Now Poseidon and
They're aware of
Renegade are...
Valk's presence and code check.
Yeah. Gonna have to try to make something happen.
Oh,
There
here
is a
comes Mosey.
potential-
He's joining the party.
Yeah. Beef does get spotted out, though. Bucket actually holding... Buck is gonna go flank him! He has no idea! Or Simon... Oh no! They just played that double flank perfectly. And again, man advantage for Knuck if you buck. Oh no! Baby Merchant was leaning the wrong way to take it out by Archangel. Again, 3v5 for Overtime.
Valk is
Not looking good.
good adapting to the defensive side.
Yeah.
Which is
Renegade
inside.
Kitten just walks in and
Gets, oh my goodness, he gets 2 kills. He gets into sight.
he's just allowed to walk in. And Karma Sutra on his sliver
5
of
men
health
still
now.
up on Knuck if you buck. Diffuser going down. Flawless
Ooh.
round for Knuck if you buck there. Goodness gracious. Kitten just walked into sight and just said, you know what, this is mine now. Just give it to me. Took out
Yeah,
Renegade.
again. Knuck if
Wow.
you buck, just unstoppable right now.
I think they're gonna have to go. If they keep going at this rate, I think they just might win just off of momentum.
Yeah, I believe, has it been 4 rounds, one after the other? I think Overtime only won the very first round?
No, they won. No. I think
Oh,
they
no.
won their
Attackers
second
need to
attempt on
locate and
upstairs.
defuse as many
Oh,
bombs
you're
as
right,
they
you're
can.
right.
Tab, if you
Of
check,
course.
I believe. Going back in. Oh no, we're going to a middle
We're
site
going
now.
mining.
Mining and dining.
A little bit surprising here, because at least from what I've been seeing
Attackers
from
have discovered the
Overtime,
location
they
of
don't
a bomb.
look like they've been the most coordinated at the moment. And I feel like mining is a site that you really need to be coordinated in order to make work. But maybe they're hoping to throw off Knuck if you buck a little bit, because, they just seem so comfortable on Cafe that
10
maybe
seconds to
they're
go.
not ready to attack mining. Feels a bit like
5
wishful
seconds left
thinking,
before
but
insertion.
you know, we'll have to see if overtime make it work.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Baby Merchant setting up some beepers to make sure that we're gonna get some intel on the pushers. It is a pretty decently heavy top floor setup. Oh,
Oh,
Beef
Simon gets picked
taking out
off early.
Simon. I think just it looks like, yeah, just peeking that double window. So that is first pick now, at least for overtime. We'll have to see if that ends up making a difference, because we've seen Buck manage to clean up even man disadvantage attacks before, or setups. Baby Merchant playing on these red stairs. I don't know if he's going to try to peek that hatch position. Little bit of just play on these hatches. They do want to be taking this top floor. They spot out the defensive setup that is looking into piano at the moment. Baby Merchant adjusting a little bit. He's still doing a bit of sight setup just so he can play on that dark spot under the new house. Jay Mosey just holding a pixel onto pixel. Jay Mosey's about to get a pick here again. Oh, he missed. He doesn't quite get it, but Karma does take some damage. Again, we see Jay Mosey on these really annoying little angles that, for some reason, overtime has not been really ready for. Oh, Beef getting kidden. So far, the defense looking like it might be working out. Archangel trying to take control here of piano. And Jay Mosey again just sitting on the windows, holding the head holes. But no one's really swinging him. Flash is coming in. Oh,
Archangel gets renegade.
Yeah. Archangel just aggressively pushed up, watched those head holes, got the pick. Again, 50 seconds left. It's definitely not over for Knuck if you buck. They can make something happen. Archangel playing really aggressively, setting up. Oh, setting up all of these nomad air jabs and just pushing.
Oh, siege timing.
Yeah, Karma gets that pick.
Oh,
again, siege timing. Beef critical to this round right now. Just getting pick after pick, playing this top cocktail position. Motive decides
1v4.
He doesn't want to take that fight though with Beef, so he backs off. He's gonna try to walk into mining.
Oh, good pick by Baby Merchant.
Yep.
Honestly, I think overtime just decided to just switch off the kitchen. I think which was the best, but you should have done that a lot sooner.
Yeah, I honestly feel like if you lose a site twice at that point, give it up unless the other sites are actually unplayable. And I don't feel like any map in Siege has that many quote unquote unplayable sites, you know? Especially from the comp pool.
No, and from honestly, this map has, I think all 4 sites on this map are really viable for defense.
Oh, absolutely. As we saw, like I was a little bit worried about mining, but you know, overtime just made it work.
I honestly do think it helped with the Frost getting those 3 picks. Just
oh yeah, Beef just going on.
A lot of siege timing though in those clips. There's gonna be a lot of like when they go to watch these clips back after the fact, you know, with their team.
And be like, I looked away at the last
the
second.
wrong time. Yep, they're all gonna be like the siege timing.
Yep.
It's always the worst, man. It's always the worst.
We are gonna be seeing nothing but
with
yep.
10 seconds to go.
Rear, Omai, pretty mute. Looks like pretty.
5 seconds
I'm surprised they didn't bring a zombie. A zombie's really strong up here. Especially in that
yeah, again,
Attackers are
we
heading
saw
out to defuse the
overtime
bomb.
use a zombie though. They definitely still struggled a little bit, but a zombie and piano is just so annoying to deal with. Overtime opting to go for the IQ Twitch combo, so they're looking to just spot out all of that utility and shoot it down instead of trying to take it over with a Brava that we saw from Knuck Buck. Jay Mosey actually playing below too. Maybe he's looking for some cheeky runouts or peeks from the doors. He wants to see if he can catch anyone off guard trying to enter from below, but I don't think anyone on overtime side is looking to do that. Sidon moving up pretty late, potentially just
0 in the IQ and Twitch and Ace and Ash.
ID active. If it runs.
IQ just trying to spot everything out. They will know there's a mute jammer on that wall. It does get shot off. So they should be able to open red without too much issue. J-Mosey's still playing on the runway, but nobody's playing on the piano windows, so he's not going to make anything happen from there. He's just patiently waiting. Beef actually playing on the first floor, but trying to make sure that no one is...
Honestly, I think he was just scanning around that first floor, just looking. Should probably find Mosey. He keeps hopping on cams to check for his teammates.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to see... Oh, I wonder if he knows that someone's behind that. Actually decides to back off here.
Here we go. August positioned.
J-Mosey's
I don't think they know
walking up
Mosey's
white.
in the basement. I think
There's no way they know. J-Mosey knows that Beef is gonna go. Oh, Beef wins it!
No! Gets the
traded.
instant refrag from Archangel.
Yep.
Good shit.
Throwing frag grenade.
Again, we see how good Knuck Buck are at just refragging their teammates.
Immediately, especially on defense, when one goes down, they normally get that repick within like a few seconds.
Yep.
They're aware of the position players in white.
Renegade with a pick on a
Might have
motive.
getting a little aggressive with the peeking.
But 45 seconds left. There's still quite a bit of work to do in order for overtime to make this attack happen. Biden trying to make his way onto Whitehall. He sees Archangel, but right now Archangel is holding this entire hallway, not letting anyone push up. Biden on his sliver of health, and Baby Merchant taken out.
Honestly, Mute might be able to rotate and get the knife below the support.
Yeah, it looks like he's just sitting on these white stairs though, just denying anyone walking down this white hall. And with time running out, they need to make some sort of play. Simon playing actually on that long bar. There's no time! Simon gets taken out!
5 seconds remaining.
Renegade gets taken out, and it's all to Karma Sutra. He gets Simon and finishes planting! Unfortunately, Archangel is gonna be able to find him. Yeah.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. Operators, you have run out of time.
If you buy.
Yep.
They just honestly
They stalled
played
out
the
for
diffuser
so
game
long.
patiently. They played that diffuser game patiently. They took the fights that they needed to and just kind of let them try to get inside. But it was just they took so long on that attack and getting any sort of map control.
Yeah, overtime with a good attempt, but just running out of time, being a little bit too slow there. Yeah, to make it work at the end.
Let's see how Knuck if you buck
Attackers
does
need
on
to
this kitchen
locate and
hold up.
defuse as many bombs as
They
they
did bring
can.
OMI, so I'm curious if they're going to try to hold that initial cafe area or if they're just going to let them take it.
Yeah, we are actually seeing a scuba out to stall out the wall.
Oh, is it? Oh, they have a rotate into cafe there.
Ooh, it's gonna be an aggressive baked play. The thing is, how useful is it gonna be? Because right now it looks like it's gonna be a pretty vertical heavy take, considering Renegade we have on the Ram, and we've got Karma on the Jackal. So lots of hard breach and lots of option. We'll have to see if
5 seconds to
Kitten
insertion.
is actually gonna make anything work here on Bake if overtime even
Attackers
decide to
must
attack
locate
it.
and defuse a bomb.
They opted out for the only thing they really have for keep out is Mute, but he's just kind of putting them in the middle of the walls.
Yep. But I think they're just relying on Kitten here to hold Bakery steady. Yeah, no one
Archangel and
actually.
Kitten on Knuck if you buck are both having pretty
Oh,
decent
like
games
3
here.
players on Knuck if you buck playing in Bakery side. Though it does look like overtime is gonna do a full top-down clear. They know that there's a lot of mute jammers all over the place, but so far not much of a roam going on. I don't think
Breach charge ready.
there's any roamers actually on Buck's side. And we're just patiently waiting while there's the roam clear. Oh, bottom white is taken pretty fast. Motive is trying to prepare this C4. I think he's waiting for someone to try to place a charge onto the wall.
Oh,
Getting a peek
it's a
onto
Mute.
Simon. Holding a pixel. Doesn't get anyone off of it quite yet. He knows that there's a small base player. Oh, trying to take again another pixel fight, but nothing quite working out. Beef does have kills, so that's quite nice. Looks like the wall is gonna be pressuring the wall here. Oh, C4 being thrown. Does not get anyone. And Rand is opening the floor. Yep.
She does have that cross all the way into sight. She can
Hidden
knock it down.
Archangel on slivers of health. Renegade looking for some vertical picks, but
Archangel
oh,
pick on
Beef.
Beef.
Yeah. Renegade does find
Renegade gets
Archangel.
picked on.
Yep. Looking to see if he can spot anyone else out. Poseidon right now getting
wasting
stalled
time.
out. Yep. 50 seconds left, so something is going to have to happen eventually. It looks like Karma's still trying to make some rotates. Baby Merchant's opening up the castle barricades. He knows someone's small bake. Oh, Caden's watching Whiskey as well. Actually, I don't know if they know Caden's here in small bake. Yeah, no, he gets Baby Merchant for free, and I think Renegade's a little bit runs
double
right
hit.
into the
Kill
shot.
from Mona. Knuck if your buck just brings it back. It was 3v1.
Yeah. It's only
Beef is
Karma
open.
for left.
15 seconds remaining.
Karma's gonna have to go for the kills if he wants to win this.
10 seconds to go.
Again, just no time to get stuck on the reload, and Kitten finishes it off.
Honestly, what a comeback from Knuck if you buck there.
Yeah. Again, I feel like at the end of the day, this is also just coming a lot down into gunfights, and Knuck if you buck are winning them. On top of just having the better intel and communication. We saw overtime actually we're not aware that there was anybody in small bake, or at least in such an aggressive position. And two people just died to him.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
That does put Knuck if you buck into a match point position.
Honestly, I'm surprised overtime hasn't didn't call a timeout after that.
Yeah, there's not been a single timeout called from either team. Which typically, I feel like most of the time, if you're low on points and they get even all the way up to 5, you really want to be calling a timeout, just so you can maybe have a quick mental reset, try to get back into the game, right? Focus up. But it seems like both teams just wanna play it out.
5 seconds.
And again, we're in a position where, yep, overtime is gonna have their work cut out for them if they want to, again, make it work for them. Because they're in another position where if they want to win, they're gonna have to make it all the way to overtime.
Bomb located by attackers.
Laying out the welcome mat.
Beef looking to get straight onto fireplace, or sorry, the pillar door. Everything's castled off though. Decides to just soft reach it. No one was actually watching it, so it's quite safe. Baby Merchant getting some verticals open.
Throwing a dread mine.
Overtime trying to spot everything out.
Deploying a drone.
So far, a pretty patient game coming out from both overtime and buff. Trying to see if they can make anything happen. Karma doesn't know that there's someone right by the window, but so far it doesn't seem like it's.
So
Yeah.
Reloading! Cover me!
I wonder if he's No, again, no aggressive play. Simon just patiently holding this pixel, and again, just right on the window. I feel like again, how heavily are overtime droning? Because Karma's just taken out.
Angel
That's
kills.
Jackal dead. Simon definitely knows people are above him. I don't know if he's gonna try to
Attackers'
C4.
bomb
So
diffuser
if
has been
C4's
dropped.
right above him, he gets a
Attackers
pick.
recovered the diffuser.
He Merchant's taking out.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
And there goes
People gets a
Poseidon too.
third pick on Poseidon.
Changing map.
Renegade gets one.
Beef getting
Beef
killed
gets
on Poseidon.
another.
Attackers recovered the bomb.
2v3.
We're gonna to a 2v3. This is winnable for the attack here.
But again, is this just going to be another case of Knuck if you buck just patiently holding position now? Because honestly, they have man advantage. They just sit on crossfires and they take
wasted
it.
so much time as well.
Yeah. Renegade and Beef have to try to make something happen. It's just so much more dangerous, and it looks like they have so little info. They have to. They're just face checking everything. I don't know if they know if there's a mining player. Buck is also still above. And, oh, Beef does spot out Motive. Renegade gets Motive though. He was covering Beef's position. There is somebody playing top floor and piano. Actually, J-Mosey just making noise to scare them. Decides to play on the white stairs instead.
15 seconds to go.
And again, overtime running out of time.
10 seconds left.
They're getting fend. Beef taken out and Renegade taken out too. Kitten with a 2K to finish it out.
Honestly, very strong performance from Knuck if you buck tonight.
Yeah, absolutely incredible performance from Knuck if you buck. Both the Cafe and Clubhouse won very convincingly. They just felt like they were in control that entire time. What a performance. Archangel and Kitten absolutely going off. But that is our maps for tonight, everybody. That was a best of 2. Knuck if you buck winning both of those 2-0. They also won in regulation, so they are going to be getting the full 6 points for their game.
Honestly, solid performance from Knuck if you buck. They did really good on the Clubhouse, and they did really good on Cafe.
Yep, very strong. Honestly, thank you, Bacon, for casting with me. I know you cast actually 2 games in a row, or with 4 maps total. I hope your voice isn't too dead from this.
No, Cat, or what is it, Kitten or Cat or C4 did a lot of the talking for the last one.
Yeah. That's great. And again, thank you very much, Shower, as well, for being our observer for this final game. So Kitten, aka C4, the previous observer, could actually play as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah. I hope everyone has a good night.
Good night, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.